Enamorarse de. Uf. Uf, uf, uf. Enamorarse de. Enamorarse de. It looks long. Enamorarse looks like a very long word, but it's not that difficult to pronounce. Enamorarse. The R sound is there, two different ones. Rar, rar. So one soft R and then a less soft one. R sound. So enamorarse. Enamorarse. Repeat with me. Enamorarse. Okay. Again, enamorarse. Okay. Enamorarse de. What does this mean? This means to fall in love with someone or just to love in general. To fall in love with or to love. Enamorarse. Now, enamorar is a verb, okay? And when you add the pronoun se, that tells you that you need to use reflexive pronouns. Me, te, se, nos, os, okay? So just remember that. Sometimes you see that, in Spanish, you see the verb, and sometimes you see se at the end. That's what it means. You can use the reflexive pronouns when using that verb. De means from, of, but we know the meaning now. Enamorarse de, to fall in love with or to love. Now let's look at some examples. Obviously, you need to know the conjugation of enamorar if you want to use this verb. And it's a regular Spanish verb, so that's good news, definitely. It follows the grammatical rules when conjugating verbs. That's what it means. It doesn't have a unique conjugation or irregularities, okay? So now let's look at the first example. Oops. Me enamoré de él a primera vista. Me enamoré de él a primera vista. Okay, I was missing an accent there. A tilde. Sorry about that. Me enamoré de él a primera vista. What does this mean? This means I fell in love with him at first sight. Me enamoré de él a primera vista. Let's break this down. Let's see how this sentence works. Me, this is exactly what I told you about using reflexive pronouns. Me is a reflexive pronoun and it means, technically you're saying yo me enamoré. That means I fell in love. When you add de, okay, yo me enamoré de, I fell in love with. Okay, that's what it means. Enamoré, present tense, past tense, it already happened. So that's why it means fell, right? Me enamoré de él, I fell in love with. And él means him, okay? De él, him. Él also means he, okay? And we know because it has an accent mark on top of the letter E. If you remove it, then it means the, okay? The, el carro, the car, okay? And usually when you have the other one, the article el, which means the, without the accent mark, of course, you cannot have de él. That becomes del, okay? But in this situation, we don't do that because we are talking about him, about a pronoun, okay? So that's why you can leave it like that. De él. In this situation, with him, okay? A primera vista, this whole phrase, a primera vista means at first sight. So that's another phrase, good phrase to remember if you want to say at first sight in Spanish. A primera vista. Primera, first, vista, sight. Okay? A, at, in this situation specifically. Okay? Me enamoré de él a primera vista. I fell in love with him at first sight. Excellent. Excellent. Now, let's look at the next example. Okay. Let's see. María se enamoró del lugar y siempre vuelve cada año. María se enamoró del lugar y siempre vuelve cada año. So you can fall in love with places as well. You can love a place so much that you are like, I really love this place. I have to come back. So it happens. This means Maria fell in love with the place or loved the place so much, and she always returns every year. That happens for sure. Maria means Maria. Okay. Se enamoró. Se, we have the pronoun, the reflexive pronoun se. Okay. Enamoró. Se enamoró. She fell in love with, because we're gonna add de. Okay. And here's a great example of what I was saying a few minutes ago. We have del, we don't have de él, okay? Because él, as I said before, that's a definite article, masculine, singular. And why do we have it there? Because lugar is a masculine noun. El lugar, it's masculine. So that's why we have el. But in Spanish, when you have that, you remove one e and make it one word, and you get del. María se enamoró del lugar. Okay? Del lugar. Lugar means place. Del, in this situation, similar to with the, both, because there were two words and now they're one. Okay. They're one, yeah. They're one word. Okay. María se enamoró del lugar. María fell in love with the place or loved the place so freaking much. Y means and, okay? Siempre, again, we have siempre. I use this word a lot today during this stream. Siempre means always. Vuelve, ella vuelve. We don't need ella. We need vuelve, the verb only. She returns. Essentially, that's what you're saying. Cada means every. Año means year. The phrase cada año means every year. Okay, so that's something important to remember for sure. Enamorarse de means to fall in love with or to love something really like a lot. You love it a lot. Excellent, excellent. We have two different situations, and that's how you use the verb or the phrase enamorarse de. Enamorarse de. You need to practice the pronunciation of enamorarse, enamorarse, enamorarse. Okay? Just repeat the word over and over and you'll master the pronunciation. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Excellent. Excellent. Do you have any questions? Any questions? We have one more phrase. Just one. One more phrase, and that is it for today. That is it for today. Okay. Let's see what we have.